Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hoover. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso salam alaikum. Welcome to the channel, y'all. So I am here with Silly Sid, Gareth to his friends. And we are doing a bit of a vlog. We've just had dinner, which was McDonald's. I had the double quarter pounder with cheese. And
3 double cheeseburgers and large fries for me.
I don't know where you put it. Must have hollow legs.
I demolished it in seconds.
You did demolish it. You should have seen it. It was like a gremlin at 1 minute past midnight. It was incredible. So I'm here with Puggy, and we just thought we'd do a bit of a vlog for you guys and talk about what we've been up to today. So the Hoover Junior, we have stripped it, washed it. The dishwasher just went ping. So we're just leaving that dry for a bit. So we thought we would do this and then carry on with the refurb of it, but it's come up really well.
It's amazing.
We did all the sandblasting. So we sandblasted the brush roll, the end caps, the bar going through it.
Yeah, and all the metal parts really.
Yeah, even the motor. I sandblasted the metal part of the motory thing. We blasted out the dust from the armature. Sandblasted the bearing caps.
And what a lot of people don't realise, especially Dorian's viewers, is it can take all day sandblasting.
Oh my god, yeah, it does. It takes all day. It's very, very slow process. But that's because my compressor is not super powerful.
It's only a baby.
It is only a baby, but it does do it. You just kind of like, if you're compressing for about 30 seconds, you have to wait about a minute for the pressure to build back up again. So it's kind of like stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. But yeah, they've come up really well. When you and Scott went to McDonald's, I finished off the sandblasting, wiped all the parts off, lubricated the bearings and the end caps, the wheels, because I sandblasted the metal bars of the wheels, the brackets that go over the motor bearings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the screws, I sandblasted all of them as well.
Oh wow.
Cleaned them all up, and yeah.
So it's getting the full works. Basically.
It is getting the full works. I haven't actually had to sandblast the bits of the inside of the motor before, so
really.
So yeah, wow. So it's come out really good.
First for everything.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And I just had a quick peek when I opened the dishwasher, and the cover has come out really good.
Oh, the
body.
The body, yeah.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, the one thing I did find when I've done refurbs on the newer Juniors, that plate on the inside, you know, where the motor bolts to,
yeah,
they come off a lot easier on the newer models.
Oh, right.
But the older ones like yours, to get that off is really quite hard. You've got to put some force to it.
Right.
And because it's got that crack in it, I didn't want to try it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, but it's all clean now on the inside and everything.
I think that's on all the early models. The thing is, with the earlier models, they're built properly. They were built in Britain, and
yeah, they were.
You know, the newer ones are still built in Britain, but not as much quality as the older ones.
No,
unfortunately.
it's a bit sad, really.
Yeah,
they don't seem to have the same. The newer Juniors just don't seem to have the same growl on the carpet as the older ones did.
No, exactly. So
it seems to be like the brush roll was kind of like raised up a little bit higher than the other ones, because the other ones really did beat and shake the machine.
Oh yeah, like on my channel, my 119.
Yeah,
it does beat the carpet so well. So
yeah.
Even so better than the 1334s that I've got.
Yeah.
And also on my channel, Dorian's really early Junior, I can't remember the number of it, that really does beat the carpet extremely well. I was so pleased to play with that.
So yes, it's gonna look really good. So we're gonna get as much as we can done tonight. So we're gonna put the motor back together, But we need to wait for the bag to completely dry.
Bag to dry, but we're going to put all the metal parts back together, the body back together.
We'll put the brush roll back together as well.
Then hopefully we're gifted with the beautiful sound of a working motor.
Oh God, fingers and toes.
I hope so. I'd be disappointed to pay £68 for a motor that's dead. I think I might cry.
I think I might cry as well. But it's going to look good.
Yeah, that's. But the thing is, I like things. For me, I'm not one of those that like to just have something that doesn't work and just sit it on display. I like it to be fully working.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen about that hot point, that 1920s, 30s hot point.
Do the best as you can. Get some help on it. Get Sam and whatnot onto it as well.
The motor on it looks very, very basic. You haven't seen it yet, but I've got like a really early 1930s. It's called the Hot Point Junior.
Yeah, did you know that Hot Point actually did start out with vacuum cleaners before they did washing machines?
No, I didn't have a clue. Every day's a school day.
Nor did I.
Yeah, every day's a school day. So, yeah, we're going to get it fixed. We're going to get it looking really good.
Definitely.
So, if you could have any machine, what would you have?
What, as in vacuum cleaners?
Yes.
Juniors. My childhood.
One?
It's difficult because I can't choose really a favourite.
Yeah.
All the early juniors are my favourite. That body design and all the rest of it. And as you know, all the early machines, the head comes out, the body is further out. Like these new ones, you can have flat ones, you can have down basic ones like Dysons and things like that. These juniors come out fully and they've got a bag. And I just prefer bagged vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
Don't know why. I just like the old style, the old growls, the roar of the motor, big headlights on the front, and and that's where Kirby steps up, and I go, hey.
So on the opposite side of here, you can see my Kirby shrine with all my Kirbys.
The one that's really standing out to me is that 2000. That is a limited edition, and
It looks really good.
you're so lucky owning that.
My favourite one for design is that Centria, the Centria 2 with the brown bag
Oh right, okay.
and the blue accents. I really love the design of it.
Have you seen the latest one?
Yes, the Avalier.
2.
Yeah, I've got an Avalier. Avalier 1.
Oh, you got the one. Yeah, the 2
I've
is
got the 2.
absolutely gobsmacking design.
I do. I like that colour. I like the colour blue. It's really good. But one thing I did find with the Avalier is the what do you call it? The motor for the tech drive.
Yeah.
It's so quiet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going down a different route.
No, it's so quiet.
Because obviously the G5 is my very first gen model. And the first thing that I knew I'd have to sort out on it was tech drive.
Yeah.
Now that's one thing that Kirby really got wrong, if you know what I mean, because once that area messes up, it's a part of the cog system, the drive, that falls, only one tiny bit, falls to the floor of the Kirby, and all it takes is the whole back end to come off, all that out, all this out. You got to do it, you have to do it in a certain style and a way, because you can't do it the wrong way, if you know what I mean, just to put that part back in to where it belongs. And a lot of YouTubers that I've seen have done like a Dorian hack to keep it on. Like some have used super glue, some have used Bostik, some have used rubber. They've tried everything to keep it on, because it's like a system that does that. And when the tech drive's engaged, it does that and then goes back, and then all it takes is that, and then you get a crunching sound, and you won't be able to use it, and it stays still, unusable. That's one thing Kirby let itself down with. Apart from that, that was it on mine. It just needs a good polish.
Yeah, the polishing is kind of like, it takes forever. The polishing takes a long time, but once you've done it and you step back and you look at the machine, and it just looks amazing.
It's like a tattoo.
Yeah.
In the same way, it hurts. It's a burning sensation, and I've got loads of them.
You have got
He's
loads
seen.
of tattoos. I've only got one. on
And
my
I'm getting a
ankle.
full sleeve as well soon. So those tattoo fans on Dorian's YouTube, there you go. Crack on and listen to this. But yeah, the reward after it's done, especially if you go to a good tattooist, you've got for life. And if it's a really good tattoo, you got really proud to own it and have it on your body.
Do you like watching those tattoo fail videos? They sort of people have tattoos and they're just disastrous. Like especially like there's a lot of people that have like portraits of their children and stuff, and they just look awful.
I've seen a couple.
my
I'm not a
God.
massive fan of watching them, like, because, well,
Tattoo fails. It's hilarious.
I mean, luckily you can get cover-ups where, you know, when a failed tattoo occurs, or you've got your wife that you've just divorced on your body, at least you can have a cover-up. But yeah, that's...
Yeah, but some of these tattoo fails, they have like the picture of the baby, and then they have the picture of what the tattoo looks like, and the tattoo looks like a monster.
Oh dear.
Really, really bad. There was one I saw recently where it was supposed to be Marilyn Monroe, and it looked like Frankenstein.
Oh dear.
It was awful.
Oh.
You know, it was a £20 job at Skegness. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, fair enough. There you go. If you want a
Yeah.
decent tattoo, you'd be expected to pay more than £100 for them.
Oh God, at least.
That one that I showed you, my first one with the skull face on, was only £75.
Yeah.
And
There's your Hoover Junior video, my favourite one. You'll see all the tattoos on that one. Go and check it out.
the U1012, the co-op edition one. I was musclier back then than what I was, and I was a lot more musclier than that when I was a lot younger. So I've lost a lot of it now. I'm still muscly, but not that much. But what surprises everybody is on film I look quite bulky and muscly, but
Buff.
in person I'm
Fit.
small.
Fit, buff.
That's why I've had about 14 girlfriends.
That's why I've only got you here, because you're eye candy for the channel. No, I haven't. I'm only joking.
You're all right.
But yeah. So, if I could go back in time, I would go back and get a Hoover Keymatic washing machine.
Oh, the first one.
But the first one with the lean in front, you know?
Yes. Yes. If I could go in a time machine, I would get myself 2 washing machines.
Oh,
one
yeah.
that me mum and dad used to own,
Yeah.
and one that my nan used to own. The Hot Point Occultus with the brown front and the big dials. Well, everyone had them. They lasted 30 years easy. And a Hoover Softwave 800, because that's what mum and dad lasted for 30 years with.
I'd like to go back and get one of those Hoover Sensatronics, the talking ones.
Wow. Wow.
I'd like to go back and get one of them from the 80s. I'd like to go back further, and I would get some juniors.
Yeah.
Get the Keymatic.
I mean, I'm halfway there with my junior collection. The only one I need now is the U1104.
What's that one? What colour?
It's the all cream one
Oh, yes, yes.
with the bag. That's all cream, and it's got the newer Hoover logo rather than having the Hoover going down it. It's got the circle emblem on the bag. And I spotted one on eBay and I lost it. I was going to buy it. But he had collection only. So I messaged him.
Yeah.
I said, "Would there any chance you could do delivery?" He said,
Oh, that
"Yeah."
was the guy that lived down south somewhere. No, where did he live?
Yeah.
I did see.
It was down south. I'm sure it was.
Milton Keynes, wasn't it? Was it Milton Keynes?
Yeah, well, south for us anyway.
South of us for us
And
anyway.
I just missed out on it because he said, "I'm sorry, it's just sold."
Huh.
I was gutted. If I'd have known earlier that he was going to do delivery, I would have bought it and said, "Can you do please deliver?" And he would have said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Gutted.
Another one will come up. You can guarantee it when you least expect it.
Yeah, well, it's like with this one that we're restoring. On my channel, on my latest video on Silly Sid 123, is the U1012, and I've been after that one or the 1346 for a long time. That is my actual favourite Junior. Second favourite is the 1334, and I didn't even know about the 1354A, but that's they were the very first Juniors with the headlights that started with headlights. And as I say, they're pretty much the same as the U1012, and I showed Dorian a few changes on the 1346 and the U1012. They're similar, both similar, but if you stand them next to each other, they the Hoover logo on the front is bigger on the 1346, and the bag on the 1346 is smaller. No idea why they made these two machines and changed the numbers and all the rest of it. I have no idea, but I wanted at least one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pleased I finally own one.
Yeah, no, that's really good. I think the other Hoover Junior I would like is it's the same design as yours, but it's a hard bag one. So it's an older one.
Oh yeah.
It's orange.
Yes.
And it's got a hard bag.
Yes, I know which one you're on about. Yeah.
I'd love one of them.
Yeah, they're rare.
Yes, I know.
Very
There was
rare.
somebody who was there's a collector guy that I bought some. He's older, and he used to have a repair shop in Scarborough,
All right.
and he's got one. And I was like,
Wow.
oh my god, I love that. That is amazing. That would be like the crowning glory.
Yeah.
But it's like it would cost me a couple £100 to buy it off him.
Right. Yeah. But you'd definitely do it and
If
bite
I
his
had
arm
money,
off,
I
wouldn't
would,
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I love that one.
But it's like today, also that's going to be on my channel, or probably is going to be on my channel now anyway, as you watch this. I've been trialling some of his Juniors, and
yeah.
that's made my dream come true, because I've always wanted to tick the 1334, the original Red Rose. I will own one day, and then you can buy or have my my metal white and grey one. But it annoys me because it's a refurb.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But that was a Red Rose originally, that machine. Yeah, a Red Rose.
I'm trying to remember how I came across your channel, because it comes up. It came up as one, like a suggested video, and I think it might have been. I can't remember if it was the twin tub or it was the Hoover Junior video. I can't remember which one it was. I think it might have been the twin tub.
I'm
video.
gonna really put you straight. You messaged me, and you even, when you came to me parents to pick up the Kirby,
Yeah.
you did say it was me that got you inspired to get a Hot Point twin tub.
Yes.
Sadly, it's gone. But on my channel, there is a demonstration of my old Hot Point twin tub, and you took inspiration from that.
Yeah, because I had the machine given to me from some friends of mine up in Derby, and it was a kind of like a combination of watching your videos on the twin tubs, and then sort of like the guys then offered me that, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And it's actually over there under the big cloth.
Ah, I've been wondering what that.
Yeah, that's the Hot Point Supermatic Deluxe.
And also, yeah, because mine wasn't the deluxe. Mine was not a deluxe. It was the
Because you had the proper wooden tongs for it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Have you still got them?
No.
Oh, you. Ugh.
See, you would have owned it now if you
could have put
something.
you could have put the tongs on the wall like a pair of oars that people put on display. Those wooden tongs are like hen's teeth.
Yeah, they did well. Mind you, they were starting to rust at the ends, and one screw had come out.
Because I use a wooden pasta thing that's got, and it's bloody brilliant. It's really, really good.
Who would have thought that you'd be able to use an old item for that?
I know. So here in front of me, you guys can't see it yet, but I've got the
I can.
The Rolls Rapide.
Yeah, you have really been made up getting this, haven't you?
Yes,
You're
it
very
is.
happy.
It is a love-hate relationship between us.
And I tell you what, as well, seeing all the electronics and that in the flesh, look how pristine they are. When we got rid of the twin tub, my hot point, it's on my
Squished
YouTube.
it, yeah.
When it got turned on its side, if you pause it where it got put on its side, you can see underneath how pristine it was.
Oh wow.
But it was dying anyway, and
Yeah.
one day it would have given up, and I just couldn't get rid of it.
No.
And with what was going on in your life, I didn't bother contacting you, but I did say on Facebook I'm getting rid of it, and that's why I wish you was on Facebook. You would have seen it.
Yeah. But this has become a bit of an obsession, because I in the video you'll see that I started to clean it up, and then I was like, no, do you know what? I need to remove the innards.
Yeah,
And it's quite easy to do. Take the 4 screws out and pulled it out, and I was like, right. And it took me hours to clean all that, because I had to degrease it. So I used my degreaser and scour it and clean it and then wipe it and then paint it.
I think you viewers will love to see this in action when it's done.
Yeah,
Dorian's
definitely.
done an amazing job on it.
And then that bar going across is my hack, because
Oh.
that wasn't there originally. It's because the rubber grommets have come away from the screws.
That's what you was on
so
about.
it was leaning down.
Yeah.
So I made the holes either side and then put that metal bar through it.
Yeah.
And there's like a sponge underneath it, so it's good. It'll give it room, but now the spinner won't lean.
Yeah.
It'll still be able to move,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be dropping down like it was. So
Yeah, you've done really
that.
well with that, mate.
So not tomorrow, but the weekend. The weekend I'm gonna get this done. So the white primer, I grey primered it,
Yeah.
white primered it. All the inside, all the underneath is all primered. So the only thing it needs now is its final coat of paint, and I'm going to use white hammerite, hammered effect.
Because that's it's the same paint as what's on the Junior that you gave,
Yeah.
mate.
That's right, yeah.
Hammerite.
Oh, hang on, no, I didn't paint that one.
No, you didn't. Somebody did.
Ah.
The only thing that you did, which I commemorate, is you got some permanent marker on the Hoover logo to
Yes.
get it shining again.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that says Hoover on it. But you can't really originate that one. That's a customed one. I quite like it.
I wonder if it's one of those Jex ones.
I do reckon, I just know that was a mustard colour one that's been fully resprayed and changed, because it's definitely a U1036, that one. And that was the only one that was always around of that series, is the mustard one.
Okay.
Any other colour, if it's a 1036, you're very lucky to own. They're rare. So that's the thing about owning rare vacuums, you see. Knowing you've got one is priceless.
It's like, can you see that Turbo Power Junior over there, the
Yes.
beige one?
Yes.
There's that. It's got the plastic hook on the back.
Right.
It's number 53 or 54 off the production line.
Wow.
So you could technically say that was like the first day that they came on the production line,
Wow.
because it's got that plastic hook on it, which wasn't on for very long at all.
And I also reckon as well that colour doesn't come on eBay very often. It's the blue or black one that's always on eBay.
Yes.
That one must be a rare.
And it is like literally number 54 off the production line.
Wow.
Yeah. I did have one the same as that, but a later one
Yeah.
that I bought from a guy, my friend, and I can't remember his name because I have a memory of a goldfish.
Say Dave.
Dave.
Everyone knows Dave.
Yeah, it was from Dave. I bought 5 off him, 5 different machines.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was called Beige Betty, and I did the refurb video and this, that, and the other. But then I saw that
Also
one, which was the early one and a rare one. So I sold. I kind of sold Beige Betty to a friend of mine,
Oh, at least it went to someone you know.
Chris from the laundry centre.
Oh, okay.
He's got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's got Beige Betty, and that needs a refurb. That's going to be coming up for a refurb soon in a video.
I'm guessing all of those sat over there are ready for refurbs then.
Yeah, quite a lot of them. And as well, if you look up in the attic, if you look up, you can see all the ones in bags.
There. I didn't know. Look, that's a Dyson handle coming out of a box.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
oh
DCO3 or something. So yeah.
I've-
You don't think of looking up, do you? But when
No.
you look up, they're all bagged. Some of them need refurb. Some of them I can't get parts for. But yeah, they're all ones to be done at some point. So I've put them up there out the way. And I could still put another 15 up there. She's listening.
Must be.
Ow. Oh. So yeah, so you've enjoyed your trip so far.
Oh, it's been amazing.
You're going to come up again?
Absolutely. It's one of these. I've been watching you on YouTube for a long time,
Ditto.
and every single video that you've done, I've liked.
Oh,
Every single one.
Thank you.
I've been watching them all the time, and it's surreal being at the actual studio. It's crazy.
I find that so strange.
I didn't think that the Kirby's on that wall. When you watch the video, I thought that door was there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's, what you see is you don't see on screen.
No.
You don't think, you know.
But yeah, I do like what I do. I do like a challenge, and as more time passes by, the more confident I feel in doing stuff.
Yeah.
But not overconfident to do stupid things, but I feel confident in what I'm doing.
Well, it's like me. It's like you've noticed that I've started doing more videos on my channel.
Yeah.
And that's because I've come out of, actually, I'll do this, and all that. And the ones that I find, I hope, go well, and a lot of the times they haven't,
Yeah.
is my washing machine.
Yeah.
Now, I remember texting you, I've just done a video on my Millie, and
Yeah.
it's going to have this wash and all the rest of it. Halfway between, I was videoing with my camcorder. The camcorder then died.
Mm.
So I used my DSLR, which is the
Yeah.
proper camera. It overheated. So I went back on the camcorder
God.
after charging it. Anyway, once I'd put all that onto my editing program and then tried to convert it all to HD, full HD, 1080p,
Yeah.
it failed and corrupted.
Oh.
And I lost everything because it wouldn't save it. So, you know, the ones on my channel is what you get. And
Yeah.
luckily I've got, there's two, I think there's two. There's the final spin, which is every time I get a new washing machine, I must do a final spin. Or if I
Yeah.
go to somebody's house, if I'm videoing a washing machine, it's just final spin I want, that's it. Because I like how it rumps up the power and,
Yeah.
you know, sounds brilliant. And on my channel is me wash of, me quick wash,
Yeah.
which if you watch it is amazing
Yeah.
of what it does. And the rinse cycle, it just throws in water and sprays it as it goes fast until it's done its rinse cycle. And the overview, I will be doing more. There will be more. Just give me time.
But it's just kind of like as and when programs and stuff comes along, because
Yeah.
there's people ask me, oh, will you do a wool wash, and I'm like, well, yeah, when I need to do wools.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be pulling clean clothes out of my wardrobe to wash wool just so I can do a video on wool. Another request I often get is, can you just put one big item in there? No, because I don't want to wreck my machine. So if I am going to be doing any loads in there, it's going to be balanced. I've done an overload video when I filled it up.
Yeah, I saw it. It failed.
Did it?
Yeah, it didn't want to spin, did it?
Oh, was that the one where it
It
stopped?
did not want to spin.
God, I can't.
That's the thing with today's machines. If they're unbalanced, it will try and balance itself. Because the one thing my Millie will do is balance itself to make sure that when it starts spinning,
Yeah.
if it's out of balance, it knows that if it carries on and goes higher
Yeah, it's going to
speed,
break. Yeah, so does mine.
It'll do Holly Lulu round the bleeding kitchen. Is what it'll do.
Just
well, I don't know
into
about
pieces.
that.
But you can't
90
just...
kilograms. I don't think it would dance. It would just break my kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, into pieces.
So what you got to realise
yeah.
is today's washing machines have a better brain than yourself.
Yes.
They just...
I mean, even if I've done trying to add water into it, it knows that there's too much water going into it and stops and drains.
Yeah. Same as mine. The other thing that mine does as well, I tried to trick it. You can't trick your new machines. Well,
no.
Mine's an expensive £1,000 milli, so it's not like a £300 Beco, okay, guys? But, not that I'm dissing Becos, but I just wouldn't have one. But...
Me too.
The thing is, I put my cottons on, a 40, and I snuck some jeans in there. And the spin speed was 1600. My washer, after 10 minutes, come up with a little message. Jeans detected. Deducting spin speed to 1200. How does it know? Oh, there's some jeans in there. Gary, you've got jeans in your washing machine.
It's alive. Too smart for its own
Very
good.
clever machine. So,
but yes, so there are a number of machines in here that need refurbing. That side of the wall of the garage, as you can see, some of the other ones have been painted and stuff. That one hasn't been done yet. So once that gets done, it's going to look more like that.
oh wow.
Over on that side. So I'll be able to have more stood up.
Wow.
So it'll look a bit better.
So you will be buying next door's house and then turning their garage into your studio.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. No, they've only got a single one. But I could do with the extra room. I think I might have to lose another bedroom. But yeah, that's about it really, with all the vacuums and stuff. I mean, now that I'm not working, so when I was working and I was earning money, it was fine. I could buy loads of stuff, but then I didn't really have that much time to spend on refurbing.
You'll have to tell me what.
Whereas now I refurb like crazy.
Yeah.
But I haven't got the bloody money to buy anything new.
Off camera, you'll have to tell me where you worked, because I've been trying to guess for ages and ages.
I used to work in an agricultural company. I was a receptionist.
Oh, that's
in farming.
with your black t-shirt and all that.
Yeah.
Orange and black.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I left there in March, beginning of March.
Agricultural.
So I was in the reception. I was on the phone.
Tractors and stuff.
Grain and stuff, actual food products.
Goes right back the building.
Yeah.
I went past it today.
What, on your bus?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't have, because it's south
No.
of you.
Is it? Bus does go all over the place.
Down to Colsterworth.
Colsterworth. I don't know.
No,
Something
it wouldn't go
similar,
that
because
far.
I remember the gates that you went through when they were quite high up, and the car park was like really narrow.
No, the bus wouldn't
No.
go down there because there's nothing there. It's just a lane off the A1.
So it might have been very similar then.
Yeah, probably.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Would have been cool to go past that though.
Why?
Because Dorian used to work there.
Next subject. But no, so I don't work, so it's kind of like, I have more time to do all the refurbs, and I'm just learning loads of stuff as I go along, really.
We can edit that out.
What?
We can edit the work bit out.
Nah, don't have to edit anything out here. So yes, I think now it is time to go and retrieve the rest of the Junior from the dishwasher,
Oh yes, that'd be great.
and we will put the motor back together. So this is kind of like in between. So you'd have seen part 1 and you'd have seen part 2. Now we are going to start part 3, which is putting the thing back together. So enjoy the video that will be out either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, depending on the timings. But anyway, so the next video coming out with us will be the next stage of the Hoover Junior.
U1012 from 1978.
Yay! Thank God I got him here to remind me what it is. I haven't got a clue. I just go by. I'm like, what colour is it?
It'll just go.
What's the colour? I don't
like
understand.
Juniors. What type? Juniors.
Yeah, but what's the colour? I don't understand the number. So anyway, so thank you very much. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Silly Sid 123
Check out my channel.
Will be down in the video description, so go and check it out and subscribe and help support him. There's lots and lots of stuff coming out with Silly Sid here. So yeah. So again, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye for now.